Hello, champ. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. You like to rest your Pokemon? Absolutely. I'll take your Pokemon for a few seconds then. Thanks for waiting, and Teleon and the rest of your team should be all better now. We hope to see you again. By the way, you may be able to see a rare Pokemon at Wedgehurst Station now. So, the latest update has come out for Sword and Shield after they announced the upcoming DLC, and you can already get a little bit of a sneak peek of it at Wedgehurst Station, so we're hopping back into things here. This is going to be the first part of the series where I cover both Sword and Shield in the same part, just doing the same thing in both of them. So let's do it. Let's go over to Wedgehurst Station. It's a good thing I'm already in the right place. So let's see what we got going on here. Train to the Isle of Armor has arrived. Those with an armor pass, please board the train. Do you have an armor pass? Of course, I totally have one. Please allow me to check your pass. Oh, Slowpoke. Uh-oh, looks like another one's gotten onto the train and ridden over from the Isle of Armor. Can I say hi? Hello, Slowpoke. You're a Pokemon trainer, right? Slowpoke blocks a ticket gate, cause trouble for other customers. Slowpoke are actually pretty heavy, so do you think you can catch it for me? Battle Slowpoke in order to catch it? Oh dang, I didn't bring my Galade. Is this the first time you've seen a Galarian Slowpoke? The coloring of the top of his head is curry-like. Isn't that super duper cute? So, one thing that I want to establish quickly, my team has a minor change here. Whenever I'm not catching Pokemon, I didn't realize that there would actually be a battle to catch it. Whenever I'm not catching Pokemon, I figure I'll switch up my Galade for my new Dragapult, which was actually traded to me as a Dreepy by a cousin of mine. I've been working hard on filling up the Pokedex while off stream, off recording, stuff like that, and I've now covered most of the Generation 8 Pokemon across both games. Like, I'm still missing like some of the starter evolution lines, but for the most part, when it comes to the new Pokemon, all the new Generation 8 ones, I've got it mostly covered. Like, there's not a lot of stuff that I'm missing anymore when it comes to Gen 8. All the stuff that I'm missing here is mostly everything before Gen 8, which I've already caught all of anyway in previous games, so once Pokemon Home comes out, I should be able to get pretty close to getting a full living national dex once again. As I do every Pokemon generation, so yeah, that'll be neato. Meh. Yeah, so you can see most of the... Oh yeah, I guess I don't have a Surfetch. Actually, I do in my casual Sword playthrough. But anyway, I needed a Dreepy, so I had one traded from a cousin of mine, who turns out is actually very, very good. I guess I can't show its IVs here. Let's go to the boxes. So, this Dragapult here has best of everything except for HP, so like one bottle cap at the battle tower and you can perfect it and such. So this is already an insane Dragapult, and I've tried out using it in like battles against friends or max raid battles, stuff like that. And whoo boy is this thing strong, and man is its speed ever crazy. I can see why Dragapult is probably gonna be a new meta Pokemon. But anyway, if we're catching Pokemon, then I need to switch over to my Pokemon catching Pokemon of Galade here. I've unlocked all 32 boxes, so we have, we have a lot of box space. As you can see in a sec here, I've been working on filling up the Pokedex with a lot of obscure new Pokemon, as well as new forms as well, since I like to have new forms of everything. So yeah, I've been working hard on filling that up. Ideally, because not only do I have basically a full living dex with a couple holes here and there I'm gonna have to patch up once Pokemon Home is out, I also like collecting all forms of things if I can. Like, I'm one of the crazy people that has all Vivillon patterns, which is a Pokemon whose pattern changes based on what real world region it came from, and even if you get that type of pattern, you can't breed to pass it down, it still breeds your like own region's form. So the only way to get it is if it has been traded from that specific region. And there's like 22 or something like that. And man, was it ever hard to complete that, especially towards the end for some of the more obscure ones. But anyway, I like to get all the forms of everything. So like Alola forms, Galarian forms, or all the forms of Vivillon patterns. So I'll try to complete all the Galarian forms. And because I like completing dexes like that, I also plan on collecting all of the Gigantamaxes if I can. So I have just a few here so far because they are kind of difficult to find, you know. Like Snorlax is the only one that I just caught from a normal raid. Well, I guess it was a promoted raid, but just caught normally. This one was a promoted raid, and this one was traded from my second cousin. I guess that's what the term is. A cousin's kid is a second cousin. And yeah, I have a few more Gigantamax Pokemon in Shield version where I've caught a Gigantamax Lapras, and I've caught like 3 Gigantamax Appletons now because of the promoted raid. The Lapras was not the promoted one. I just got the regular 1% one. I have so many Appletons now, but I've yet to get a G-Max Flapple here in Sword version, which is no bueno. Okay, let's go ahead and switch to Gallade, and let's actually try to catch this Slowpoke. Battle Slowpoke in order to catch it. Actually, wait. Save first, in case for some reason I fail. Like, it shouldn't happen, but just in case. Battle Slowpoke in order to catch it? Yes. So apparently there's certain places on like the Isle of Armor. There's like, it evolves into like Slowbro on the Isle of Armor and Slowking on the Crown Tundra or something like that. I don't remember how exactly it works, but I assume this Slowpoke that I'm catching right here I won't be able to evolve yet. I assume there, but it's really cool that the DLC for this is actually adding new Galarian forms. Let's go ahead and Thunder Wave. It's the first time that the main Pokemon series has ever done DLC, and honestly, I'm really looking forward to it. My one complaint is the fact that, like, if for people like me that are covering both games, I have to buy the DLC twice because it counts as different DLC packs for Sword and Shield. So I'm basically going to be buying the equivalent value of another copy of the game for it. So that's my one complaint there. But apart from that, it actually looks really cool. I actually can't wait to play it. It's also going to make sure that my series on this game is going to be over 100 parts long, which is going to be the first series since Fire Emblem Three Houses that's done that, I think. I think Fire Emblem Three Houses was the one single game series that did that. Like, there was Xenoblade 1-2 Torna, but that was, you know, multiple games. Alright, let's go ahead and send Slowpoke to a box. Thanks much. Slowpoke can be a big trouble to move sometimes. Wow, amazing. The way you caught that Slowpoke was the absolute coolest. We apologize for the wait. We have checked your armor pass. I'll aboard the train to the Isle of Armor. Mind your step when boarding. Please be aware that there will be a connection along the way. Okay. I'm heading to a place called the Isle of Armor. We're gonna catch some rare Pokemon and do some training. Let's hang out when we meet up again, okay? Bye-bye then. See ya. Let me in! Let me in! No! Oh man, why can't it just get here sooner? Easy peasy. My oh my. But yeah, I am actually really looking forward to the DLCs though. They actually look really cool, and I can't wait to explore those areas. Anyway, now that we've covered that tiny little bit in Pokemon Sword, let's go ahead and cover it in Pokemon Shield. Hello, champ. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Would you like to rest your Pokemon? Yep. Take your Pokemon for a few seconds then. Thanks for waiting. Lucario and the rest of your team should be all better now. We hope to see you again. By the way, you might be able to see a rare Pokemon at Wedgehurst Station now. Yep, sure will. As we just did in Pokemon Sword, let's do the same in Pokemon Shield, where we'll have a different rival in the first DLC here. Train to the Isle of Armor has arrived. Those with an armor pass, please board the train. Oh, hello. Do you have an armor pass? Naturally. I've made all the proper preparations, which you can observe with unclouded eyes. Please, allow me to check your pass. To meet a Slowpoke, such a thing is simply elegant. Oh, looks like another one's gotten on the train and ridden over from the Isle of Armor. Well, I don't have a Pokemon catching Pokemon in Shield version. You're a Pokemon trainer, right? Your Slowpoke blocks the ticket gate. It'll cause trouble for other customers. Slowpoke are actually pretty heavy. So, do you think you could catch it for me? Battle Slowpoke in order to catch it? Well, let's try. Let's hope its catch rate isn't too wacky. Because I don't think I can whittle down this Slowpoke. I think I just have to chuck Pokeballs until it works. Is the strategy here. Dang, man. Yawn. Oh, noes. How rude. How to catch any Pokemon. Just chuck Pokeballs at it until it works. Don't you know? That's the way the game devs clearly intended it to be played. Yeah, I wish I could use Yawn on you to give me a better catch rate. But I don't have any tools like that. Okay, maybe this isn't the play. Come on, get in the Pokeball. 1, 2, 3. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness that didn't take too long. Give Slowpoke a nickname? Nah. Let's add to the party for now so that we can have a proper look at the new Slowpoke. Is what we better do. You can chill in the PC boxes for now, Cramorant. I'm sorry. Whoops. Dang it, I took away Cramorant's item by accident. I didn't want to do that. Thanks much. Slowpoke can be a big trouble to move sometimes. How interesting. I must say, your catching style was quite simply elegant. We apologize for the wait. We've checked your armor pass. All aboard the train to the Isle of Armor. Mind your step when boarding. Please be aware that there will be a connection along the way. Understood. I'm headed to an island called the Isle of Armor. I've heard it's a place where one can catch rare Pokemon and do lots of training. Perhaps we shall meet again sometime. Well then, please excuse me. What a fashion sense, huh? What a fashion sense on that guy. But yeah, it'll be really cool to hop into the Isle of Armor once that's out. It'll be some exciting stuff. But first of all, let's go ahead and show some stuff that I've been working on here. Oh yeah, I haven't checked the Loto ID in a while. Hold on, can I just fix this real quick? Fix my mistake from earlier? There we go. Give the sharp beak. Okay, there we go. I've been getting some Pokemon in Shield version that you can't get in Sword version to help me complete my Sword version Pokedex once Home is out and I can transfer them. Namely, I've been doing a lot of fossil digging to get all 4 fossil Pokemon, and then I made some spares, like, if anybody wants them, I guess. Yeah, so I got one of each of the Shield exclusive Gigantamax Pokemon. I caught Lapras in a Dive Ball because I love the design of the Dive Ball, especially on water types. So I have a Gigantamax Lapras, I have a Gigantamax Appleton, and a Gigantamax Gengar. The one that took the longest to find was Lapras. Like, this was an unpromoted one. This was just like the regular 1% finding it thing. And that took me like 52 or something tries to find it. So that was fun. And yeah, so now I can focus all my Gigantamax hunting on Sword version. And I have more Appletons from the promoted raids. And my oh my. So I have 3 Gigantamax Appletons now, so that's fun. I picked up the special Charmander in the last part of this series, part 83. And yeah, I don't have as many Pokemon here as I do in Sword version. But for now, wait, maybe I should go ahead and heal that sleep on my Lucario. Wake up! Time to wakey wakey. Look at that new Slowpoke. It'll be very interesting to see what it looks like when it evolves into Slowbro and Slowking in the 2 different DLCs. But before we wrap things up, let's go ahead and check out the Pokemon camp. Wait a second. Hold on, I forgot something. If we make some curry, let's make sure that Slowpoke is the first one up there. That's what we better do. Now we go into the camp. Alrighty. Oh, this is the first time I've set up a camp in this area, I think. How you doing, Lucario? How you doing? Lucario looks like it wants to play with a Poketoy. Look at him having a happy conversation over there. What, you want the thing? Yes. Yes, you want the thing? Got Frostmoth's attention now, too. Alright, can I call Slowpoke over? Hey. Slowpoke, come over here. Let's have a look at you. Where are you going? That's not this way. Also, you're not as slow as I thought you'd be. I thought you'd be like Snom speed or something. I think you remember that, don't you, Frostmoth? Hey, Slowpoke. Oh my goodness, Scorbunny's running. Scorbunny, Cinderace, I mean. Slowpoke seems a bit nervous. Let's chat. Wants more attention. He was a bit bored. Afraid of Lucario. Wants to play a lot with me. You want the thing, Slowpoke? Get the thing. Come on, Slowpoke. Come on. There you go, you did the thing. Lucario and Cinderace sure seem to like each other, don't they? You want the ball? Go get the ball, Slowpoke. Don't worry, he'll get it eventually. Don't you worry. Come on, Slowpoke. You didn't forget about it, did you? Okay, you're just turning a bit. Aha! This way, Slowpoke. This way. There you go. Receive ball. Sweet, man. Okay, this is gonna be a far one, maybe. Okay, it actually was a far one. Sometimes it likes to not go far. Don't worry, he'll get it eventually. Slow and steady wins the race. Don't you know? Just gotta believe. He's turning a bit. He'll get it. Just you wait. Don't worry about everyone else, Slowpoke. You just go at your own speed, okay? You just go at whatever speed you're comfortable with, okay? Kari, you're kind of blocking the super fast speed over there. You blink and you miss it. Just freaking every time I look over, Leafeon's always so adorable. Alright, Slowpoke. Look at him go! Here he comes. My, oh my. Gonna give me the ball? Thank you. Good job, Slowpoke. Good job. Seems very happy. Alright, let's go ahead and do some cooking. Let's just start cooking. Let's throw in a, I don't know, what would Slowpoke like? How about an apple? Something nice and simple. And a, I don't know. Some random berries like that. Bam, sure, that, I don't know. Let's do it, let's do some cooking. Can we see Slowpoke around here? Maybe, maybe? I see Thievul. I don't see anybody else. Looks like Thievul's the only one at the moment. There's usually 2 Pokemon. Oh, I saw a shadow there. Who was that? Who was that? Was a shadow for a brief moment. I hear Cinderace over there. Okay, give it a good old stir. Give it a good stirring. Faster stirring. No, slower stirring? Slower stirring. Gotcha, gotcha. Slower stirring it is. Put your heart into it. Done! Perfect, man. Time for some delicious curry. Dry apple curry. That actually looks pretty good. Look at Slowpoke. That's one happy Slowpoke. Nursery class. I feel like I get that basically all the time. My oh my. Well, nice to meet you, Slowpoke, and I can't wait to try out the Isle of Armor there. That'll be a good time. Anyway, yeah, I've wrapped up the little bit of new stuff that they've added to Sword and Shield after the direct. So I'm gonna wrap this part up here. So yeah, thanks to all who stopped by to watch this video here. I appreciate it as always. And until next time, I'm out of here. So see ya.